That's right. That's
Record
right.
to the
Nice.
cloud. All right. Hi, guys. Hi, Nodder.
What's up, my brother?
Hello.
Hi, Ryan.
What a day.
Hi, Lisa.
What a week.
All right.
Hi.
Oh, Ryan's in the warehouse. Awesome. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live LiveGood Firestarter-Friday training call, rank recognition call, recap of the week call. We had another explosive week. Over 15,000 new members joined LiveGood this week alone. This first wave of momentum is not slowing down, and we are about to crank it up even more on a very big level. So a lot of exciting things happening. We're going to go over that today, talk about rank recognitions, but congratulations. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined this week. Man, it's exciting seeing all this momentum. So many people out there finding out about LiveGood. I've got some great stories about how we're becoming a household name. And again, we haven't even turned on the engine yet, guys. So big things are happening. Nodder, let you say hello.
Hey, my brother. Thank you so much, man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I want to welcome the 3,000 plus people that joined just yesterday. As Ben shared with you, especially during this time of the year, people don't even sign up 3,000 people for the whole summer. Why? Because people don't want to pay $100 for a bottle product that costs $10 to make just so some friends get paid. So it's been amazing. I love seeing brand new people that LiveGood will be their first and last side hustle. Blessed beyond measure. However, I want to just do a little quick thing on the side, Ben. As you know, this time of the year, like clockwork, a lot of companies pop out left and right to take, I don't want to say take advantage, but be at the right time at the right place, like LiveGood is right now. You know, people are coming out of summer. Maybe they acquired some credit card debt. Maybe they added a couple of pounds. So, ladies and gentlemen, little bit of a heads up. I don't want to do the whole bad cop, good cop thing. Sometimes I get a little bit too aggressive, but I just want to give you the heads up. This time of year, there are going to be a lot of people coming from different kind of backgrounds that are going to bring you the hottest, the freshest diet pill, this, that. Ladies and gentlemen, we are changing the industry. We're not here to say anything negative about any other people, but the past 3 or 4 weeks, my phone has been exploding. I don't know why people even have how dare they even reach out to me saying, hey, what are your thoughts on this after what we've done? Thanks to 30% of the people that join LiveGood immediately start referring their friends because of how proud they are and what these products are doing for them. And Ben is going to share some ideas, some stories with you. It's legitimately, we're everywhere. I mean, from being on a TV thing that what happened a few weeks ago that the world was watching, there was a gentleman with a LiveGood hat. From Ben getting a delivery person going to his house, hey, you're Ben Glinsky of LiveGood. And we only have 1.5 million people. Only is not a bad word, only is a good word, but compared to 7 billion people on the planet that need these products, that is nothing. That is really nothing. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, I know Ben just told me, hey, Nodder, how you doing? And I'm going at this. I got to say this. I got to say this, and I'm probably going to get in trouble for this. But here it comes. You know, Ben and I have been doing this together combined 50 years, 50. That's a half a century. Okay, we come from the field. We are those, imagine like an operator, like a shooter who will become a general. I'm not saying we're generals, but we come from the field. We've had the opportunity to reach out to people and show them products that can change our life. But unfortunately, because of the way network marketing was designed, people would quit every 3 months. And that's one of the things that was driving Ben crazy. And I'm telling you, combined 50 years doing this, being the guy is like a brother to me, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for over this. But ladies and gentlemen, there are so many people in this world that are attaching their name to this industry that I'm going to say it. How many events have Ben and I been in as consultants? People who come and take a look at what we're doing. Help us with the software. Hey, can you get us some merchant accounts? And even as high as, hey, can you bring us some leaders? And that's one of the other things that Ben never played with. But ladies and gentlemen, how many times have I been in these events, seeing people with their perfect jawline and their perfect outfits and their perfect watches and their perfect ties and their beautiful spouses standing in front of the room, praising whatever they believe in, how they love everybody, how they're here to bless the single mothers, how let's get together and let's just kumbaya and let's just bless each other, all at a cost of what? I'm going to say it because the cat is out of the bag, ladies and gentlemen. The reason Ben Glinsky walked out of this industry is because of the love he has in his heart for this industry. We couldn't have said this when we had 200, 300,000 people, which we got him in record-breaking time with the highest retention ever. But now that the cat is out of the bag, timing is so important. My beloved, here it comes. This time of year, you're going to have, I'm going to say it. Give them my phone number. Everybody has my number, 714-348-3626. Have them call me. Have them call me. It's funny. All of these people that stand in front of the crowds and talk about how blessed they want to help people and how this and praise that. And they go upstairs, drink their Red Bulls and their vodka, and they pretending to run a nutritional company, pretending to be loving people. I'm going to say it. And I know Ben is going to get mad at me because he hates it when I talk about it. If you all had any idea the dream money that this industry is made out of, this guy made it in his shorts while he was surfing. He walked away from dream incomes to, that's how bad this industry got. And yes, I know this guy gives me credit for bugging him so much. And believe you me, my wife tells me how annoying I am. But he came back into the industry, yes, because of his love for the industry. Yes, because he wanted to give back to the industry that blessed him beyond measure, being able to spend all the time in the world with his children. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been on calls with Ben Galinsky that the owners of billion-dollar network marketing companies would set up a call thinking they're going to be worshipped. And I've heard his children in the background, Dad, I got to go, click. That's the man I want to hang my hat with. That's the guy I want to hang. Who's made all the money in this. I'm talking, I'm not going to get into tax stuff, but I'm talking 7-figure a month. And it all came from hard work. Nobody was given a deal. Nobody was given a base. I mean, this guy was thrown obstacle on his path to slow him down. But no, went out to become an 8-figure income earner as a rep. And for someone like him to walk away from the industry will tell you how, I'm going to say it, how demonic this industry got. I mean, he's out there buying soccer fields, 20-acre soccer fields to bless less fortunate children. He gets into fights with states, and some of you are brave because you didn't wear your mask at the grocery store. I got my brother over here fighting states because states didn't want to allow him to build soccer fields for children. So yes, when I say he was retired, he wasn't sitting home, like I said on the Zoom, bonboning. Look at the guy. Look at the guy. No, he was out there doing what he does, loving on people, enjoying the money he made in network marketing the honest way. But when we see people, literally felons, and I know that they're giving felonies to everybody nowadays, literally felons launching companies, and on the compensation plan page, ladies and gentlemen, it's another thing that Ben doesn't like me to talk about, but I'm going to say it. These companies are out there since 1934. For whatever reason, people are blind. It's greed. Ben's made a video a year and a half ago. We made fun of my barber. $14 haircut. If the world was designed on people referring friends, that $14 haircut, Derek, my friend, referred me to George, and John referred Derek to him. All of that, my haircut, that's $15 would have been $200. Like Ben says, the can of bean, that's 80 cents would be $10. It's funny how the greed and the charlatans, and I said it, you have my phone number, you want my address? I'll give it to you. Come over. Look at the compensation plan of your company. You are bragging about how you're going to try and pay out 70%. Now, don't start me with the BB to dollar ratio. Don't start me with all the secret deals that I signed, giving the industry leaders a little side 50 cents, $1 a unit, just so they can go push it. What happened to the world that, hey, we have this amazing product. How can we take it to people's hands? Factor 4, great example. I ran out. Oh my gosh, I'm out of Factor 4. Okay, Factor 4. We could make that product for what we make it for and sell it for $200 a bottle all day long. Ben and I could do that all day long. We'll have some of your industry leaders, all the integrity people jumping all over and making up things about it just so that they make that money. That's what he walked away from the industry. The industry was not transparent anymore. So ladies and gentlemen, the next 2 weeks is so important. I wish there was a way for me to drain my brain and hand it to you. I know, bro. The next 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, while you're on the products, go see your doctor. Go ask your doctor to do a blood test. Let your doctor see what these products are doing for you. Let your friends wonder why you have so much more energy. Let your friends wonder, hey, I bought this magnesium from you, but the last time I bought a product from you, when you saw me on the street, you ran away. But now, dude, these products are blessing me. I love them. Ladies and gentlemen, we're attracting the most amazing, loving people in this industry. And the book that I love the most says darkness and light cannot be in the same place. Ben Galinsky, I know he says a lot of nice things about me. But everything you can dream of in this industry, he's achieved. And he does it while loving his wife and his children. Okay? And he comes out of retirement for many, many reasons. But I'm going to tell you this, within the next 3 or 4 weeks, you're going to have people that are going to make all these stories, coming and telling you that have the best and the greatest things. Ladies and gentlemen, look at their background. And we're not here to talk bad about people. We're in the business of loving people. I really, really wish sometimes the name of the company was LiveGood. We're about loving people. We're about caring for people. That's all. That's why we hit 1 million people in record-breaking time. That's why 3 out of 10 people that join LiveGood immediately start referring friends. Because the minute you press purchase, you got a testimony. Other companies, when you buy an $80, 2 bottles of Monavi for $80, the comp plan page is going to tell you it costs about $4 a bottle to make. It's simple math. So I want to give back to Ben a little bit. I know I went on, but I am blown away that a man with that much integrity, that much honesty, being direct to the point, coming out of wonderful, I'm talking dream retirement, to do this for you, for 10 million network marketers in the US that have been lied to, that you've been lied to. And that's what's happening. The world is becoming a club membership. We have over 1.3, 1.4, almost 1.5 million people already in. 3 out of 10 people can't wait to start sharing. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, because 7 billion people in the world need LiveGood. And if you want to compare it, you put 7,000 people. Everybody can imagine 7,000. Put 7,000 people in a room. And if you ask who in here is in LiveGood, one hand will rise. If Amazon was going to go network marketing today, the opportunity is gone because they have 200 million people already. We will have 40 million people, and led by a guy that came out of retirement to bless the industry and at the same time help everyday people to make side hustle money. And some people who want to take it to the next level, make life-changing walk-away residual income. Thank you, my brother Ben, for changing my life. Thank you, my brother Ben, for I know so many people that you bless beyond measure, and I know you hate when I talk about you, but people need to know, because the next few weeks there are going to be demons coming out with just horrible opportunities, and they're going to go away in 6 months. What happened to that card opportunity? Oh, get this card, slice it everywhere you go, you get points, and then you go to our mall, buy a $4,000 TV from 5 years ago that's worth $500, not for $1,000. All of these companies come and go because those charlatans, the group of 800 that go from company to company to company, they got to do something. I'm going to say one last thing, and this is bad. I was told something that made so much sense when my brother Ben left this industry. It made so much sense. I don't want to say I forgave him. Who am I? Who am I? He's changed my life. But this made sense. I'm going to say it. This is going to hurt. You know, I'm told by some of the biggest industry leaders who stand in front of the room and preach that how they love people, that this industry is full of prostitutes and they're here to pimp it out. We're changing that. We're blessing people with life-changing products. We're not teaching people how to gamble. We're not bringing products that they don't need. We want to love people, and our products and our value and the way we love you is a truth. It's transparency is what made LiveGood LiveGood. Don't make me emotional. Back to you, Ben.
Someone's excited today. Well, thank you so much. Man. That was actually some really powerful stuff. And it's interesting because I have one of the things I wanted to talk about today was integrity. And I was actually going to tell everyone how awesome you and Ryan and Lisa are as well. So thank you for those kind words. But I took a lot of notes here. I do want to hear from Ryan and Lisa. I've missed them. We missed them last night. And they've been in North Carolina for the last few weeks as their kids have been up there at camp. So happy to have them back. But I do want to kind of reiterate a few of the things you said, because you said some good stuff there. And that is, you know, this is the time of year and you see it. I mean, we see it every single year. It's just like clockwork. Summers are slow. Soon as school starts, end of August, early September, that's when everything comes back to life. That's when companies launch. And we're seeing that momentum. We're seeing that momentum already. Over 15,000 people last week, this week alone. Biggest month since April, right before the summertime. So it makes perfect sense. But like Nader said, yes, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be launching this time of year. A lot of things sound exciting, sound good. One thing I don't like bashing companies. So I'm not going to say anything negative, but I do agree with Nader. Take a look at who's running it. Take a look at the prices of the products, because, the first thing people do now, we talk about this on the calls, and it's one of the biggest reasons that we're growing as fast as we are when every other company out there is literally losing volume, and it comes down to price point. the first thing people do when you introduce them to a product that costs $70, $80, $100, $150 is they go to Amazon and they see if they could get it for less or get a similar product for less. So it doesn't matter what the product is, how much exclusivity it has, what kind of doctor or research or anything is behind it. Guys, there is going to be a product similar to it, almost identical to it, that people can find on Amazon for half the price. And so and that's why I like to say, when you see LiveGood, you can't unsee it. You can't unsee these prices. You're not going to go back to spending $99 for a greens product when you could get the highest quality, best one on the planet for $18 from LiveGood. You're not going to go back to spending $79 on CBD oil when you could get the highest quality USDA certified organic one for just $14.95 at LiveGood. So that's the kind of stuff that I just want you guys to pay attention to. I'm not telling you to stay away from anything. And this is one of the cool things that I absolutely love about LiveGood. And I'll wrap it up quick because I do want to hear from Dr. Ryan and Lisa and get into rank advancements. And they were huge this week as well. But when you're, so yes, you know, it's okay to be in other companies. It's okay to have another side hustle. I think having multiple streams of income is a good thing. I think one should definitely be a side hustle outside of the network marketing industry. And I'm not talking about your job. I'm talking about have your job, have a network marketing company, and have something outside of the network marketing industry that's helping you make money as well. Multiple streams of income inside the network marketing industry, okay. But as we see, you know, companies come, companies go, and that's okay. You want to make some quick money in a company for a few months, for a few years, and then move on to something else, which is kind of the cycle in the industry. That's fine. But here's the cool thing about all of this is that with LiveGood, just like Nader said, highest retention rate this industry has ever seen. And I mean, and it's not even close. Guys, nobody quits LiveGood. It makes sense, especially if they're buying products. Once you use any one of our products, whether it's highest quality magnesium on the planet, something everybody needs to be taking every single day, $8.95. I mean, if something's not working in your body, there's a very good chance you're not getting enough magnesium, and most of us are not. It's funny, my daughter, she's 18, she's about to go to college. She's been complaining that she's had a headache for like 2 weeks. So I'm like, dude, take your magnesium and your multivitamin. That's all she started taking, magnesium and multivitamin, and magically she doesn't have a headache anymore. Like after 2 weeks, it's like, dude, okay, you need to take this to college. You need to take it every day. So we've been making sure she's been taking it every day, trying to get her on track. But that's the thing. People don't quit LiveGood. So and it's cool. I mean, this is what I absolutely love, because you could go to other companies. You could be in 10 different companies, and once those fade out and fade out and fade out, you still got your position in LiveGood. It's still growing. You're still saving money. You're still making money as your organization grows. You're still going to meet people that want $14.95 highest quality CBD oil, that need the highest quality cardiovascular health product ever created, our Super Reds, that need their vitamin D, that need their multivitamin, that want the best pre-workout product on the planet. I mean, all of these products, guys, highest quality, lowest price, it just makes sense. So I'm saying, just preaching to the choir. I know you guys all know this. A couple other things that Nader mentioned. I love the factor 4 example, Nader, because we could easily, there is not a company or a product on the planet that produces an anti-inflammatory product with all 4 of the ingredients that we have in our factor 4, CoQ10, curcumin, fish oil, and garlic. It doesn't exist. We could get that patented and sell it for $200 a bottle because no one else can have it. Right now, if someone wants to come out and copy it and make another product with those ingredients, they absolutely can. We didn't patent it. We welcome competition. They're not going to be able to sell it for less than this because the way that our business model works, we don't make much money on the products. We make it on the back end on the membership, and even that is just a few bucks. It's all about volume. We've got 1 million members. Even if we're making $1 a month on them, that pays the bills. That keeps the inventory going. That allows us to grow and scale, because this company is not going to, Nader, myself, Dr. Ryan, Lisa, I mean, until we get to 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 million members, we're not making a ton of money yet. This is about helping you guys save money, get healthy, make some money on the side, and everybody wins. So just want to, so that was a great analogy, Nader, because it's absolutely true. And a lot of companies do that. They patent their product, or they have some exclusive agreement with some manufacturer or formulator or specific branded ingredient, no one else has, and they try to value that at such a ridiculous price. So, and it doesn't allow people to actually use the product and get healthy, because then they have to compromise. They have to give up something to get the product. And usually what that means giving up is all the rest of the products that they need to be taking every single month. Here, for 99 bucks, you get our ultimate wellness pack, just really quick. Super greens, super reds, essential amino, something everyone needs every single day, our multivitamin, our vitamin D, magnesium, and factor 4. 7 products, 99 bucks, guys. That is not a compromise. That is a no-brainer with a full 90-day empty bottle money back guarantee. Let's go. All right. Get a blood test. I wrote that down too, Nader. I think that's a great idea. I'll kind of defer to Dr. Ryan and Lisa, because I think it's a great way to kind of gauge where you are now, especially if you've already started taking the products or are about to start taking the products, so you can actually see that progression. Get another one in 90 days or 6 months. I'll have, again, let Ryan and Lisa talk about that, but that's a great idea. And last but not least, I love LiveGood. That was a good one. All right. And we'll talk about integrity and rank advancements here in a minute, but let's go out to our amazing product team. Welcome back, Goodkins. Let's go out to our Director of Product Education, the one and only Lisa Goodkin.
Awesome. Thank you, Ben. Yes, we had a great travels to North Carolina, but it's always happy to come home. So I definitely, what I was planning on talking about today, because I couldn't be on last night, it was our daughter's birthday party, but it has a lot to do with what you guys are talking about. And you're just leading into the blood test. So if you think about this, 89 to 93% of Americans are metabolically unhealthy, and only less than 1% are optimally healthy. Okay, so let's just talk real quick what optimal health means. When you go get blood tests and maybe you're in range, great job. But that range, you're on like the lower end, or if it's the negative way, or you might be on the upper end. Either way, you're not where you should be along that range. You're kind of like, let's talk about diabetes. Okay, so your hemoglobin A1C, you're in the range, but you're on that upper end, and very soon you're going to cross that over, right? So because you're in that range, that is not optimally healthy, right? You want to be on the lower range, and some things like your HDL, you might want to be a little bit on the upper range. So the bottom line is, to be optimally healthy, you have to be on the positive end of the range that of your blood test. Doctors don't talk about that. They just kind of let you teeter where it is until you cross over, and then here we are, now we're sick and we need medications. So again, only less than 1% of Americans are optimally healthy. That's very sad. And that's where a lot of times someone says, why do I need to take supplements? I eat very healthy. Everything's functioning great. My doctor says I'm fine. Well, you're probably one of those that's on like a lower end of something where you really need to be on the upper end of that range. The ranges are so big. If you look at them on your blood test, it is so big. And you're like, how can 30 to 150 anywhere in between be okay? If the lower end is 30 and that's the better way, I want to be by that 30, right? So, and always think about that. When I talk about metabolically unhealthy, that's really having 2 or more of fasting blood glucose, so high fasting glucose, high triglycerides, a low HDL cholesterol, high blood pressure, and a higher waist circumference. If you at least have 2 of those, you're metabolically unhealthy. And that, like I said, is 89 to 93% of Americans. Very, very, very sad, because everything what I just listed, those 5 tests, are very, very preventable. And if you don't have the money to go out and get extensive testing, do it. Your fasting glucose, your triglycerides, your HDL cholesterol, your blood pressure, always very easy, and your waist circumference. Those 5 markers are free, right? Free. Almost all insurances will cover any of that. So you can't say that there's no excuse to not do that. So again, I've been getting emails, and I get them all the time, but these emails are like, I have kidney disease. What do I do for kidney disease? Well, why do we have kidney disease? Let's back up a little bit, right? What's the root cause? So this is not your traditional like healthcare system where we're like, oh, I have kidney disease, give me the medication, or how do I fix my kidney disease? Let's figure out what caused that kidney disease. Are you diabetic? Probably. Let's work on the diabetes. Let's take the proper supplements and the proper exercise and the proper lifestyle changes to help get that diabetes off the charts, and things will start to happen, from there as well. there's just so many things. It's all about taking care of yourself. And unfortunately, so many people don't, because the big barrier has always been that cost. You know that that's where LiveGood comes in. If you preached it, we all preached it. If you're here, you completely understand that. And I'm also I get the emails, and I do feel like there's an influx of them right now about comparing products, asking me, oh, check out this product. This sounds amazing. I can't wait. Can we do something like this? And I listened to the whole marketing spiel, this video that you guys send. And it's very marketable. It sounds very enticing. It sounds very believable. And it's all the marketing. Stop falling into the marketing junk. Stop falling for it. I look at the product, I look at everything, and I'm like, okay, this has like 5 ingredients in a proprietary blend where they don't list the amounts. It's actually a very small proprietary blend. And if you look at 4 or 5 of those ingredients, they are in our supplements across the board in high enough doses to have a therapeutic benefit. We just don't have them in that exact same little combo in a bottle. If you take our supplements, especially like our Ultimate Wellness Pack, a well-rounded pack, you will be getting everything you need. And then you pick and choose the others as your body needs, like our collagen, our methylene blue. I mean, there's just so many things in there for everybody, and you guys will feel so good. Again, the goal is health. The goal is your health is your wealth. So without that, there's nothing. So you've got to take care of yourself. So focus on the products, guys. Take them yourself. You will notice the benefit. When you notice the benefit, when you feel good, you preach it to others. You guys are salespeople, your own salesperson. So you got to make sure you feel good and experience the benefits as well. That's that. Back to you, Ben.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lisa. Great stuff. I'm going to reiterate a couple of those things here in a second. But speaking of the blood test, first of all, just to give people an idea, what should or could a blood test cost for someone to get a full panel and everything that they need?
Well, I mean, that really depends on, if there's insurance or not. So, I mean, no insurance, you could be, $300+ but if your insurance covers it, I mean, typically you don't pay anything.
So if you do have insurance and they will cover, you just go to any, what's it called, phlebotomist, and you say, can I get a blood work done?
You need the order from the doctor. So you need to have an appointment with your doctor to get the blood work order. And knowing that most traditional doctors, they just kind of do the bare minimum. But I mean, that's not that it's a bad thing. A lot of times we do need to see further. But I do have a whole list that if you're curious about it, you can email me, anybody. I do give recommendations of like what a functional medical doctor would test for. And you can also see if they'll write that order and if your insurance will cover it. There's always ways to check to see if it's covered before you do something so you don't get hit, with a bill. But a lot of times it's just a copay. It's just a visit to your doctor.
Awesome. So one of us is freezing. Is it you or is it me? Ryan's going to tell us.
It is Lisa.
Okay, good. No worries.
Ryan said earlier today our internet was not working very well and he wanted to reset it, but I was working, so he didn't.
Okay, cool. So on that topic, how often should people get their blood work done?
Definitely yearly.
Okay.
100% yearly. If you have something going on, every 3 to 6 months, because if you're making changes to yourself, you need to also monitor those changes. So definitely 3 months is the least, the most amount to go. Sorry, the least amount to go. So there's no point on taking it under that 3-month period. 3, 6, 9, 12. If everything's going well in your body and you're really not working anything, you're working on more of a maintenance, then yearly for sure.
Awesome.
Love that.
Great stuff. And to your point of comparing products and people seeing stuff out there, yes, there is a lot of crazy stuff out there, a lot of great marketing making bad products sound good. And I see it popping up all over Facebook, like more and more these days, probably because I click on it. They're showing it to me more because I want to see what it is and how they're marketing, because we're, implementing a lot of the marketing strategies as well. But, you see products like the one Live It Up I talked about last week that I think it's $59, not even organic. Maybe it tastes good, and that's kind of what they're marketing. But then you go to that advertorial or the review page, whatever you want to call it, the blog, and it specifically says, I get paid if you order these products, like something along those lines. So when there's money involved, and it was the same thing, you know, I share this story often, but when Dr. Ryan and I went to that wellness conference, or it wasn't really a wellness conference, it was just a whatever it was called, Dr. Ryan, but where all these companies and brands and products were trying to sell to doctors and to clinics and to other health practitioners that then go out and sell those products for an even. So the company that makes the products sells it to the doctors for a profit. The doctors then sell it to the patients for a profit. Very similar to network marketing. You've got to, when multiple hands are in the pot, prices go up, you're overpaying for products, and it's all more about money than it is about actually getting results and giving you guys healthy products. And some of the stuff that we saw out there, and the scariest thing is that these doctors who are actually buying and marketing these products in their practices and in their clinics don't even know how bad the products are because this salesperson convinced them that it's good. I mean, some of the excuses that we heard at that event, like when we asked, why isn't this organic? And they, you know, stuff like, well, I don't know. She said something like it's better than organic or something. I'll tell you another story about that here in a second. We asked about, you know, but it's grown with pesticides. And she's like, no, the pesticides don't get into the actual fruit. They only stay in the leaves and the stalk or something crazy like that. And then we asked this other lady, you know, how come you list, or you list a blend like Lisa was talking about, and you don't show the actual amount of the ingredients in the product? And the lady's like, it's proprietary. And that's their excuse. It's like they think that if no one else has this magic formula, they can jack up the price and say, well, no one else has this formula. That's why it's so expensive. And guess what? You're not getting a better product. You're not getting higher quality, especially if it's not organic. Then you're paying to put toxins and pesticides and chemicals and bad stuff in your body that's just going to build up. I mean, you do it for, you know, a week, 2 weeks, 30 days, even, you know, drinking Starbucks coffee or McDonald's or Dunkin' or something like that. Coffee is one of the dirtiest products on the planet. This is our USDA certified organic, healthiest coffee in the world. Tastes delicious with maca and fiber for weight management, with 6 brain enhancing mushrooms. I mean, amazing product. But you drink Starbucks every day, over the course of a month, you're not going to feel bad. But ultimately, you keep doing that, and those toxins keep building and building and building in your body. You're compromising your immune system. You're going to get sick. You're increasing your rate that you're aging. You're getting older faster. And you could develop cancer. You could die. Like, there's no reason to do it, especially if you're paying more to put bad stuff in your product, in your body. And that's one of the things I absolutely love about Dr. Ryan, is because, and a lot of formulators don't think about this. They're like, oh, we've got so many amazing ingredients in this product. And a lot of times that's true, but they've also got some bad stuff that offsets the good stuff. And Dr. Ryan is so diligent in not just paying attention to what goes in the product, but just as importantly, what stays out of the product. And that is a huge, huge thing. So thanks for bringing that up, Lisa. And yes, first thing you guys need to look for, especially, you know, when you're comparing our USDA certified organic products to something that's not, if it's not organic and we have an organic, ours is better, don't buy it. Yeah. But no, keep asking Lisa those questions, because she's very honest. I mean, there are some great products out there, no question. I mean, they're all going to be, you know, 50, 60, 80, 100 bucks. And that's if you like that, you prefer it, there's nothing wrong with that. I'd much rather you take an expensive, overpriced, good, healthy product than a cheap one that's got bad ingredients in it, if that makes sense. So keep asking Lisa. She'll be honest. She'll be true. She'll be transparent. She'll tell you, no, this is actually a great product. If you like it, keep taking it. Here's an alternative. This is our, you know, USDA certified organic super greens. Try it. If you like it, great. If you don't, keep using what you're using, but don't stop taking it, because it's a great product. So she's great about that, and she will be totally honest with you. Again, she's not going to bash products unless they deserve it, and she'll tell you if they're good. So with that, let's go out to our Director of Product Development, Dr. Ryan, hear about what's coming down the pike. I know gut support is super, super close. Product orders are up, feedback, testimonials, reviews, everything is coming in. You guys are loving it. I absolutely love it. So good to see your face, Dr. Ryan. What do you got for us today?
Oh, man, that is heartwarming stuff, guys. And I've been just chomping at the bits through every one of you guys talking today. Nada, that was a mic drop intro for me. But, man, somebody's got to teach you how to get on auto ship. You cannot be running out of your factor 4. And just real quick on auto ship, it is in your back office. You can go in, you can sign up, make sure that we get it shipped to you every month so that you do not run out. From my background and my history in pharmacy, that was always viewed as this like wonderful service. It made complete sense to everybody, and everybody wanted it. And then I've learned a little bit through network marketing that some of these more unscrupulous brands, they prey on people by forcing them into an auto ship. I don't know much more beyond that. But when I hear that, and I hear that word, and Ben and I have different sort of connotations of what that means, it's an interesting thing. But from my perspective, nobody should be running out of these supplements that you need to be taking every single day. So I want to hit on a couple of important things here. I'm going to start with, and I really appreciate where y'all are at with the brands launching and the products and things that are coming out and just flying at you at warp speed through social media and other channels. But this will explain a little bit about the delay that we've seen in our gut support. So recently, and well, it's in the last 2 years. In the last 2 years, there was a study that showed over 60% of products on Amazon were adulterated. So they were misbranded or mislabeled. So they were either didn't have what they said in it, they didn't have what they said, how much they said they had in it, they had contaminants, or sometimes in the example of like a erectile dysfunction or men's health support, they would actually have a real drug in them, believe it or not. So over 60% of those products. Recently, Amazon started saying, okay, and it's really 3 categories, they're forcing much more in-depth testing. They're going to look at weight loss, so anything with weight loss. They're going to look for anything sexual health related, and then sports performance. So now you're seeing more brands forced, not voluntarily, forced to go out and test their products.
That's right.
This is a good thing, guys, for industry, but where have they been all this time? Ripping people, giving people not what they think they're getting, ripping people off,
right.
daughter. And that's painful stuff for me, because I get it. I think, from our perspective, like Lisa was saying, if somebody emails and they like a particular product and it's something LiveGood doesn't have, we'll tell you straight up by looking into the brand. And first and foremost is looking at their transparency. Transparency is a lot of things. What does the brand owner look like? What are they saying? What do the marketing materials say? How do they look? But more importantly, what are they showing you? What are the test results of their products? This is the stuff that we would always screen for immediately. Of course, then we're looking at labels for proprietary blends where they try to hide stuff. And in those proprietary blends, their testing is also not going to be very transparent, right? They don't want you to see everything that's in there. So going back to what Amazon's doing, testing, it's backing up the labs. So our gut support product, unfortunately, was a victim of this delayed testing. So just so you guys know, when we blend the powders prior to encapsulation, we test. We test right then and there. We actually test the ingredient when it comes in bulk before it even gets blended. Then when we blend the powders, getting ready for encapsulation, we test that again, because that way we know when we have finished product, which we also send off for testing, we know that that's going to pass flying colors and not be a problem. So it's it's just a good practice. So we've gotten delayed on that. So gut support was the victim of both blended testing delays, and right now we're in the finished product testing delay. So unfortunately, we can't release that until it's done. That is going to be basically the week of the 18th now, unfortunately. But I hope you guys can understand the importance in all of this testing and what it means for you, the consumer, which is just so critically important, guys. So. All right, let's talk a little bit about other product launches. There are a bunch right behind that. We're looking at CBN Sleep Gummy. If you've heard us talk before about CBN Sleep Gummy, and guys, this is what's so funny. We've been in CBN Sleep Gummy research and development for months. I don't know, 6+ months of doing this. Seen a couple brands come online, but again, I look at their stuff and it's not even anywhere close to ours. So it's like, I'm like, all right, no problem. They're already on market. We don't have to always be first to market, but you know what? We're going to be best on market. And that's something I'm very proud of. So CBN Sleep Gummy coming very soon. That's awesome. So gut support, CBN Sleep Gummy, skincare line is launching very, very soon. So that stuff, it's a daily thing for me. That going through right now has been a lot of work, just trying to make sure compliance on the label and the bottles and everything is done and perfect. So that'll be coming out very soon. That is 4 different SKUs for the women and men, of course. We've got a detox product that Lisa has been, I don't want to say promoting, but people are asking. The detox is on its way. Chlorophyll and zeolite. I think you guys are going to be so excited about this product. It's such an awesome, awesome product. We use it. Lisa and I have been using it. daily. I know it doesn't have to be daily, but we're using it daily. So we love that product so much. Shilajit, along with organic sea moss. These are trace mineral complexes. These are amazing for all of our muscle, nerve, energy function. That will be coming also very soon. And then beyond that is so much, many more things. Our protein is getting updated. I said this last week, but our protein is being updated to a USDA certified organic, 30 servings in a bag. It has a better amino acid profile. It has a better dry weight basis. Guys, wait until you see this. It tastes amazing. We would not accept anything less than what we already had, which was fantastic, amazing, best product on the market, but we just took it up another notch. So we're super, super pumped on that. But otherwise, sales are great. I'm in the warehouse. We're here. We're packing international boxes in this room right now. The rest of the crew is super busy today. Things are going really, really well. And I just want to throw one health thing out there. I know we don't have a lot of time, and I really want to hear these rank advancements. What an amazing week. You guys are absolutely crushing it. But I wanted to throw this one health concept thing out there for you to think about. When you wake up in the morning and you've been sleeping for hopefully 8 hours, 7 to 9, restorative sleep, good sleep, you wake up, you've been in a hydration deficit. You haven't been consuming water. Your body's been, we could be sweating a little bit. You're definitely breathing and you're losing water, right? The same thing. You haven't been eating. So you're giving yourself your gut a chance to repair and clean itself. But you've also been in a protein deficit. So the body has not really been making muscle. Here's what I've been doing. This is alone one of the most potent hacks you can possibly do. I combine our hydration amplifier stick pack and so that's the lemonade. I combine it with the lemon lime essential aminos on ice. I add a lot of water because I want to dilute it, just to soften it a little bit. I drink a little bit before exercise and I drink a little bit right after exercise. Guys, let me tell you, it's a game changer on the fasting side of things. If you're going to eat, that's all good too. But if you're fasting, get your amino acids in the body, in the bloodstream, because they're free. They're basically free form. They're free form amino acids. Your body will use those to build muscle, and you're staying in a fasted state. Just throwing that out there for anybody out there that wants to know more about how to fast. We did a Zoom on it, but guys, please ask us questions. It is amazing the way you feel. So you're getting hydration, you get your amino acids. Body is absolutely loving it. So I think that's it for updates on products. I will say this though before you go. Like you said, Naughter, Ben touches so many people through industry, and the same thing. I share the same sentiment as you do. And I know Lisa does as well, about how he's impacting our lives, as well as everybody here in the warehouse. The vibe is so high. The energy is so good. Our culture is so strong. And I just loved it from the top down. It's full transparency, man. It's full transparency. So thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Back to you.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dr. Ryan. And for those of you, if it wasn't clear, Dr. Ryan's talking about our complete plant-based protein, already cleanest, healthiest, most amazing plant-based protein on the planet. But now, because this is only 15 servings, so you have to buy 2 for a month's supply if you're going to drink 1 scoop or 1 serving a day. So now the new 30 serving bag is more like our whey protein, but it's USDA certified organic. You're going to save a few bucks. These are $22 member price each, so $44 for a month's supply. We haven't set the price yet for the new one. I got to talk to Dr. Ryan on our cost, but it'll definitely be under 40 bucks. So you'll save at least $4 on a month's supply of plant-based protein, probably more than that. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I'm excited about all this stuff. Kind of bummed that Gut isn't at the warehouse already. I thought it was coming this week, but all right. So the 18th, that's in 9 more days. We should have it. That's when it's leaving, or that's when it's arriving?
Okay, so that will have to be that truck has to leave by Monday. I think Monday's the 18th, Ben. Can you just confirm that, or somebody? It's Monday's that Monday, so that we will be receiving before that Friday Zoom. I want to have that. I wanted to have it in my hands today, ready for sale. You know that. I want to have it for 2 Fridays from now, online, ready to rock. I want to have it ready to go. That's my goal.
Awesome. All right. So what's we're talking a lot today, but real quick, what's your estimate as far as time on CBN sleep gummies?
The gummies are challenging, always the same with the kids. So we're 6 weeks out on the CBN sleep gummies still.
Skincare.
4 weeks.
Detox.
2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
I
It's right
know.
there with gut. And those two go along really well.
They do.
Yeah. And what about Shilajit?
4 weeks.
All right. Awesome. I know we got a lot of stuff behind that. We got a men's hormonal coming. We've got our household cleaner that we've been working on for a long time. Hopefully that's making some progress, but good stuff. Dr. Ryan, thank you so much. All right, let's get into some rank advancements. And man, 60% of products are not what they say. Dr. Ryan, 60%?
Yeah, that was actually a study too. That study was published. Over 60% that they tested.
Craziness. And so that's it. Speaking of, it's funny because we're doing a lot of these comparisons and stuff. So we're buying a lot of these different products just to compare and stuff. And I'll email a lot of these companies pretending I'm interested in buying their product just to see. I'm like, you don't list what's in your product, what's in it. How do I know it's organic? You tell me it's organic, but there's no documentation. The ingredients aren't even listed as organic. And then they come up with all these excuses. And it's absolutely crazy. The lack of documentation, the lack of transparency, and just the straight up garbage lies that they're pulling out of who knows where to try to sell you a product to make some money on it. So I want you guys to know and recognize the value of this because, you know, like both Nader and Ryan said, transparency is huge with us. And that goes from everything from our products to the way we operate our business, to the way we sell our products, or our costs, our overhead, all that stuff. We want you guys to understand and be part of this company. And we see you as partners in this business. We don't get to 1.4, 1.5 million members where we are right now without all of us working together on the same page, spreading the same message. So we're very thankful to have you guys all really seeing that and sharing the mission with that passion and love and kindness and everything that we're doing. But what I'm getting at is every single one of our products. There's a link at the bottom of our website that says certificates of analysis. We show you all the tests, the toxicity reports. We show you the certificates of analysis of every single ingredient that goes into every single one of our products. So there is no question that we're using the highest quality, highest grade premium USDA certified organic ingredients in every single one of our products. We list exactly the amount of each ingredient in each product, which you don't see in other companies. And actually, speaking of kind of what Nader was talking about at the beginning, all these companies out there, and I shared this story last night, but if you look at the list of momentum ranks that I heard, I see you guys posting stuff. I don't pay attention to most stuff out there, but you know, apparently we were the fastest growing #1 momentum company according to Business for Home. I mean, if that wasn't already obvious enough for the last year and a half, we're the fastest growing company in the industry. Now it's official because they've said it. But I went through the first 3 pages of that site. I think there's 25 companies on each page just to see what they were selling, seeing their price points, seeing the quality of their products. On the first 3 pages, and granted, some of these companies are international. I have no idea what they're doing because it was in foreign languages. Some of these companies are not selling supplements, whether it's cryptos, whatever, Legal Shield, I don't know, different stuff. But none of those companies, at least through the first 3 pages, I stopped there because I was just so frustrated at how this industry is. And again, that's the reason I left. Not a single one of the top 75, and again, some of them are not selling supplements, so I'm not going to, anyway, just want to be super clear. But the top 75 companies out there, not a single one has organic products. Not one has USDA certified organic products, although Nu Skin, there's a guy on YouTube that says Nu Skin doesn't use organic products because their products are better than organic. That's the kind of stuff that you hear out there. It is absolutely ridiculous that these companies are cutting costs so much and compromising just the quality of their product and the integrity of the company and the product and what they're putting in their prospects and their customers' bodies, trying to convince them that it's going to make them healthy when there's all this garbage and toxins and chemicals and crap in those products. And that's a very sad thing. And it's just something that I'm so proud that we're fixing and changing and disrupting all of these stupid companies out there that are just straight doing it the wrong way. So great job, Dr. Ryan. All right. Rank advancements, another huge week, especially with our bronzes. This is called duplication. Nader mentioned it earlier. There is not a company in the history of the industry that has duplicated anywhere near what we are seeing in LiveGood. This is a crazy number. Last week we had 3,030, 30. This week we had 700 more bronzes. 3,854 people. 3,854 hit bronze this week alone. That's 550 people a day hitting at least the first rank of bronze. 550 people a day. Most companies don't see 550 people rank advancing in a year.
Yes,
550 people a day, not the week, a day. 550 people hit bronze every single day this week, and that doesn't even count any of the other ranks. And that's no exaggeration. I mean, when we talk about putting in 15,000 people this week, that's kind of a slower week compared to some of the ones we've had. Most companies out there, they're not putting in 15,000 people in a year. I mean, 1,000, 1,200 people in a month in a network marketing company is solid. That's good growth. That's good momentum. That's good stability, scalability, consistency, whatever.
yes.
That's 15,000 people in a year. We did it this week in a slow week, right before what's about to happen, where everyone's going back to school, people are waking up, coming back, and our momentum is building more than ever. We're becoming a household name before we even turn on the engine, which should be very scary for every other company out there. Talk about not being able to unsee it. Guys, this is something you can't unsee. 3,854 new bronzes this week. Congratulations. All of you new awesome bronzes. I absolutely love it because so many of these people have struggled in network marketing. So many people have never even been in network marketing before as well. And that is that one is very huge because we talk about this, but if we're going to grow to 10 million, 20 million, 30 million members in this company, it's not going to come just from a small group of network marketers out there. It's going to come from everyone in the world who needs these supplements and is saving money on the highest quality supplements at the best prices everywhere. So that kind of duplication is what I'm talking about. I absolutely love it. That's what I came out of retirement to do, to see, to make happen. And it is way beyond my wildest expectations. I am just so proud, thankful, happy to see this, and just so proud of you guys. It is awesome. So keep up the great work. You guys are amazing. Congratulations again. We had 408 new silvers, 408 new silver ranked affiliates, people who have built a team of over 20 people in their organization. Now it's like, oh my God, what is happening? Guys, 408 new silvers. Congratulations, silvers. Keep up the great work. 57 more golds this week alone. 57 people hit the rank of gold, built a team of 100 members. That doesn't happen in network marketing. You do see that once a month in a network marketing company. We had 57 people do it this week alone. Congratulations to all our golds. Another 11 platinums this week, 1.5 a day. People building a team of 500 members in their organization. Platinums are making on the low end about $1,000 a month, on the high end over $5,000 or $6,000 a month. Just a huge kind of leadership level, if you want to call it that, but a great rank to achieve. And guys, with all the duplication, that's why we're seeing all these silvers, all these golds, all these platinums, because you don't get to those higher ranks without the people just coming in, duplicating that success and being able to get to that bronze rank and that bronze level as fast as possible. And when we've got 550 people doing it every single day, that's helping a lot of people pop new ranks every single week. No company has ever seen these kind of numbers. And again, this is just the tip of the iceberg, just the very beginning. So no new diamonds this week. 11 platinum, 57 golds, 408 silvers, 3,854 bronzes. Congratulations to all of you guys. I absolutely love it. My favorite part of the week is seeing those numbers and congratulating you guys for going out there and making it happen. So Nader, literally 30 seconds. Then I want to talk a little bit about integrity. I've got a couple other things on the list, but I'll let you say congratulations to everyone and turn it right back. Go.
Hey, thank you so much, Ben. Ladies and gentlemen, again, congratulations. These numbers are mind-boggling. And I'm sitting over here listening to Ryan and Ben going back and forth about new product launches. Companies in our industry don't talk about that stuff. They hire bodyguards and executive protection and go to dark lit rooms, lit meaning the middle. So you won't hear the next products that are coming out because they're so busy making products with the least effective ingredients for $5, selling it to you for 100. They don't want you to stop buying that and waiting for the next one. Here, when we launch new products, people are buying it for themselves because of the value. That's why we have thousands of people every week organically and inevitably sharing. They don't have to share, but they get to share. I'm so thankful that we put the share model in this, ladies and gentlemen. I want to congratulate all of you that achieved the rank this week. That is such a blessing. The bronzes, over 550 bronzes a day. That means you joined, you got all your money back in your pocket. Now you're playing with the house's money. And on top of that, you're getting healthy. One thing that Ben shared is our Ultimate Wellness Pack. Ladies and gentlemen, these two are $7 a day. An Ultimate Wellness Pack is shipped to your door in the United States of America with 100% money back guarantee for less than $4 a day. This is what people are buying. So you're not out there sharing things that people don't need. It's not an acai berry, goji berry, noni berry, whatever berry that you don't even know how to pronounce. So people's eyes stay away from the demonic compensation plan and lack of transparency. That's why we get duplications. A, the products are changing lives. People are going to doctors. Doctors are saying, I don't know what you're doing, but whatever you're doing, don't quit. So do go get your medical, your blood work, even if you have to put it on a credit card. I don't like to tell you to go go in debt, but you want to know before and after what these products do for you. Very important. But ladies and gentlemen, company owners don't talk about upcoming products because they are milking people at the $100 a month budget that they have for their side hustle and their opportunity and their and their health. But with $100 with us, they can get a full pack. That's why we're duplicating. Yes, we have the greatest system. Yes, Lisa and Ryan are amazing. Yes, Ben came out of retirement. But everyday people who've never done network marketing calling me saying, Nader, why did I get a $25 check? I didn't do anything. I'm like, yeah, you did. You told your friend they can get products at a very low price, close to cost. So we give you half of the $49 that cost them to join back to you for thanking you, unlike other companies that push the money up the tree. So they drive another black Cadillac. They drive another fly another jet at a cost of a single mother paying products that were made not by the best ingredients. Ben, thank you. Lisa, Ryan, thank you for making the products that you made for your beloved family. And through the power of network marketing, the perfect timing and the value, and Glinsky coming out of retirement and hiring this goofball clown to love on you, thank you. Through the power of all that, you brought it to LiveGood. And we will have 30 to 50 million members by 2030, ladies and gentlemen. The next 3 weeks is so important. There are companies out there that are reaching to us saying, hey, look at my comp plan. They're network marketing companies every year that at the beginning of the summer, because they know nothing is going to happen during the summer, they are coming up with compensation plans and reaching out to Ben and I saying, hey, we got this comp plan that can attract big leaders. Let's put a product in it. What? What happened to let's make a product to bless people and use network marketing to share it? Industries flipped upside down. That's why we're exploding. And guess what? When we get to all the 10 million networkers in the US, they come. They don't come. I don't care. I don't want them in here anyway, some of them. But guess what? When we have 30 million people, where do you think they're going to come from? That's a Starbucks employee. That's a school teacher. That's a firefighter who doesn't want to pay $100 for a CBD oil that costs $14 to make. Thank you, Ben, for coming out of retirement. Thank you for being the whistleblower of this industry and sticking your neck out when you didn't have to. You have more than anybody can imagine. You did it because of A, timing, B, because you love this industry, and we love you for that. Back to you. I'll shut up.
Yeah, that was a long 30 seconds. You overused it. But no, transparency is what we're all about, guys. We want you guys to understand and see, and we are doing it different. And that's what, I wrote down integrity today, something I wanted to talk about, because I see, I had a good conversation with Diamond leader Curry Russell last night. He called me. He's like, have you seen this company? One of their like director of science or whatever they called the person is like a felon from another company that scammed all these people. And it's crazy that, I see stuff like that. Nader mentioned, a guy, he's like, I'm not going to say his name. I'll tell you his name. There's a guy named Russell, what was his name? Medlin. Yeah. Dude is a convicted child molester. And somehow someone thought it'd be a good idea to team up with him and launch their company Bit Club, which is now shut down by the government. Yeah. But I mean, who's going to sign up with a convicted child molester? Just some of the stuff that I see in this industry is just so wrong and shady and backwards. And just, I don't know. Our focus is just doing it right, doing it, just being kind, doing it the right way, being honest, and not for any other reason than it's the right way to do things.
Thank you.
So I just want you guys to understand, because the team that we're working with, I appreciate, the things that Nader said, because it fits perfectly into what I was going to talk about today. And that's integrity. I mean, you see Nader, and yes, the guy likes to talk a lot. He loves his guns. He's a self-named Jesus freak. But the guy has so much integrity. I mean, in his spare time, all he's doing is working on his ministry. He's taking underprivileged kids on missions trips to camps and just loving on them. But in the industry, I mean, the guy has helped so many people. You will not hear a single person in the industry, outside of the industry, or anywhere say a bad word about Nader, because he will do anything and everything he can to help you, regardless of who you are, what you're in, what you like, what you don't like, your beliefs, your background, whatever. He will take the shirt off his back to help you, even if he doesn't know you. That's the kind of guy that we've got in this company together. And the reason that I wanted to team up with him, he said, hire him. I didn't freaking hire him. He convinced me to come in and do this with them. But no, the guy is awesome. And, and I don't work with people who are not, if you guys haven't noticed that. And Ryan and Lisa are the same. I mean, they are as true, transparent, real, honest as the day is long. Just amazing people. As you can see, they practice what they preach. They live this. They breathe it. They love helping you guys. And like Nader, they will give anything to help you guys get this and understand it and get even just a little bit healthier than you are right now. And that's the team that we've got here. I just want you guys to know the people that we have here that are here to help you. And it goes, like Ryan said, he's at the warehouse and the culture there is amazing. Everyone loves being there. They know that they're helping people get healthy. They are so committed, so passionate, so enthusiastic about getting those product orders out every single day on time. If they have to stay late because we had a day with a few extra 100 or 1,000 orders, they will stay late and make sure they get out that day because they know how much you guys want them. Our customer support team, same way. They're absolutely amazing. They'll do everything they can to give you guys a thorough, complete, just thought out and accurate answer to any question that you have, any request you have. And, we just want you guys to know that we are here to dominate. We are here to come in this and absolutely disrupt it by doing it the right way, by fixing it. And you know what? And I told Curry this last night. When everyone else is doing it wrong, it's so easy to disrupt what they're doing because you come in, you do it right, and it makes sense. Actually, speaking of that, that was a good quote, but Ryan said something good that I wrote down too. Where was it? Hold on. I wrote this down. Give me 1 second. Got 2 pages of notes here.
Our skincare product looks really good. Lisa looks a lot younger.
Who? I look younger?
Lisa.
No, I found it. Ryan said, this is a good one. He said, we're not always the first to market a product or bring a product to market, but we will always be the best on the market. That was a good one, Dr. Ryan. You slayed that. And that is totally true. Sometimes we are the first. Nobody has a product like our Factor 4, but we didn't invent super greens. We didn't invent super reds. We didn't invent women's hormonal support, but we have the best of those products on the market. Speaking of women's hormonal support, this has become one of our best-selling products. Ladies, if you haven't tried this yet, order it. $14.95 member price. It is a game changer from what I hear, from what I see, the feedback that we're getting, just an awesome, amazing product. So that's really what I wanted to talk about today. Got a few other things, but we can save them for next week. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. Keep up the great work. The momentum is coming. The new tools, resources, advertising, just everything is going to start rolling out in the next couple weeks. Probably next Friday, I'll have something for you guys to go out there and just throw a little bit more fuel on the fire as if we needed it. Word is spreading fast. I mean, it is really exciting seeing how quickly we're becoming a household name. We just put out an ad for a new customer support person. No, we're not hiring. If you're already in LiveGood, we're not hiring affiliates. But it was kind of good, kind of bad. But like 10 of the applicants are like, oh, I'm using LiveGood products already. And
what?
Yeah, we're getting out there, people outside of network marketing. And that's why, the growth that we saw this week, there are a lot of members totally unrelated, not becoming affiliates. We still have a ton of affiliates joining this company, people signing up as an affiliate and a member, but we have a lot of members coming in, ordering their membership and ordering product because they want to try these amazing products. Word is getting out there, guys. Once they see it, they can't unsee it. And it doesn't take a genius and not hard to understand what we're doing. Highest quality, lowest price. Like, that's it. That's an easy concept to grasp. And when people understand that that's real, that's true, and that can help them, they could save money. It's just a win-win for everyone. So we'll close it out with that. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Congratulations again on such a huge week. Congratulations to all of our rank advancers. Welcome aboard to everyone who joined. You guys are awesome. And let's continue to absolutely crush this, take these products to the world, keep changing lives, getting people healthy, saving people money, helping people earn income on the side, and just continue to disrupt in a huge, major way, because this is just the beginning. All right, that's all I got. Goodbye, guys. Have a great weekend. Join us. Dr. Ryan and Lisa, what's your topic? Monday, product call.
That's a great question.
They can join them. They can get on the video.
We're picking it today because I wanted it to be about the gut support, but it's not there yet. So I want to save that to where we can talk about it when we have the product. So
awesome.
It'll be the link will be in the back office.
Sounds good. Hi, Reese.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you again, everyone.
Awesome. See you, everybody.
Join us Monday, product call. You'll find the link in your back office under webinars. Lisa will populate that with the topic, or maybe it'll just be a surprise. But Monday at noon, those are always great calls you don't want to miss. Very educational, very powerful, and you'll get some great info from it. But keep rocking, keep ordering your products. If you want to get them this weekend, order tonight. We'll ship them out first thing tomorrow. We pack on Sunday, but mail doesn't go out till Monday. So you want them early, order today. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
All right, go get tour takers. Big week coming.
Yep, Firestarter-Friday, first day of the week for LiveGood. Let's go.
Get tour takers. Your friends are going to join through you or someone else. Trust me.
They're coming. Bye, guys.